It is Tuesday, and we're going to do a pop-up coin roll hunt. I hope everyone's having a great day. I'm going to tear through these relatively quickly. Got a lot going on in a short time to do this, so bear with me and wish me luck. Here we go. Customer rolls. I'm going to knock them out first because well, they're sloppy and they get messed up. And they might have silver in them, so who knows? We're going to try them first. I always hit the customer rolls first, even though they're harder than shit to tear open. You notice that too. Harder than the heck to tear open. Alright, here we go. Hey Steven, how we doing? Good to see you. How you doing today? Kevin, welcome in. I hope you're having a great day. Hope everyone's having a good Tuesday. Checking the edge on these ones. Good afternoon. Steven, how's Florida doing? How's Steve doing out there in the world? He's like, I'm trying to figure it out. Here we go. Hopefully we find something good today. Hopefully y'all are having a good day so far. If it's not, then it'll be good. It'll turn around for you. Have faith. That's where I'm at today. I'm just having faith. Just gotta have faith, man. Some days be like that, I reckon. 91. 94. We know Kevin's down there in Florida. Hopefully you're staying hydrated, my friend. Look at there. 1 year off from silver, y'all. 1 year away from silver on that one. Possible W. Let's go. Philadelphia instead of a West Point. That's our luck right now. It seems like it's okay. It's alright. It'll change. 87. Oh, another possible W. Let's go. Denver. Dirty birded us. The last mint mark we got was a good one, was a W. 2 p.m. with no rain. Oh my goodness. Well, maybe the rainy season's ending. Look at there, 1 year away from silver again. Shoot. 1 year off, y'all. 1 year. That's it. Possible W. Come on now. Give it to us, Denver. Whoa-wee. Kevin, it sounds like it's warm down there. You staying busy at work? Possible W, but turned out to be Denver. 1 year off from being something, but not silver. Seems like they're all 95s or 65s today. Very interesting. Philadelphia on that one. Nothing in that hunt. One roll down, nothing found. Fingers crossed, y'all. Fingers crossed. We gotta find something today. Let's go. Crack some dimes to see what's going on in this deal. Feel like maybe there might be something in the dimes. I don't know. Get these searched in time to get them back to the bank to get more coins from another bank. I'm telling y'all, it's a process. Meanwhile, any of y'all into sports cards? If so, speak up, let me know. Got some sports cards for sale. Just saying. course, we've always got coins and jewelry and things like that for sale, but definitely got some sports cards for sale. I know a lot of coin collectors also collect sports paraphernalia and things, so just figure I'd throw that out there. See no silver in these. They didn't get us any silver in these. They got us. Oh, what do we got here? It's in Denver that was blue looking. That's kind of crazy. $71 Denver. And no new dimes either. No silvers and no new ones. Okay, nothing in that roll of dimes. Okay. We get it. Nothing in that roll. Okay. Other customer roll quarters out. Okay, here we go. Just gonna tear these ones open. I'm done messing around with them. We're gonna find something. If we're gonna find something, we're gonna have to find it quickly. Alright, here we go. Customer roll. Look at them edges. Pray for silver. Maybe not. Hope for silver. Looks like all copper edges. Looks like they all got copper in them. Looks like a little clad pile. Now it's time to hit the mint marks. Looking for something good here. Looking for something good. Give us something good. 98, boy, that's a shiny one. Edges are well worn, but the rest of it is shiny. Philadelphia. Shiny on the Denver. Thought maybe it was proofy. Possible W, and this thing is nice looking. Let's go. Denver. That'd have been a W, it'd have been a nice one. It would have been a nice looking one. Nice looking coin anyways. 2018 looking brand new. Nothing in that roll of quarters. Holy cow. Search is tough today, y'all. Struggle is real. No. Hope everyone's Tuesday's going great. It's Taco Tuesday. Y'all having tacos today? I don't know that I have the fixings for a taco. But it does sound tempting. Taco Tuesday does sound tempting. Okay, here we go. By the way, we got a call on hold, so if I have to step away, just know that because we've been on hold for, you know, an hour and something. It's the way it is, right? Hurry up and wait. Denver 66. Y'all, I can't believe that we ain't got more of the new quarters here in Oklahoma. They absolutely are hiding them outside the state. It's like they never made it here. 2019 Denver. They hid them from us everywhere. 21 looking BU. Nothing yet, y'all. Nothing yet. If y'all spot anything, let me know. 95 looking brand new. Holy crap. Getting with the brand new 95s makes no sense. Alright, here we go. Another roll of dimes. Dimes and quarters, and then we'll hit nickels and work our way down if we get to. Just want to knock some of these out so I can go get some more. Just keep going through them until we find what we're looking for, right? We will eventually hit what we're looking for. That might be what we're looking for right there. Maybe. Maybe. $2,000 faker. Thought we had a silver edge and it was a faker. Faked me out. You faked us out, y'all. Triumph of the faking down. It's okay. Didn't get anything in that roll, but that's alright. Another roll closer. That's how you gotta look at it when you roll hunting. Just another roll closer to a good hit. Good find coming up sometime soon. Just have faith. Gotta have faith, faith. That's hard to say sometimes, but you just gotta have faith when you're coin roll hunting. It's kind of that way with anything in life, right, Kevin? Just gotta have faith. Hope everyone's having a great Tuesday. If you're thinking about having a taco, have one on me. I'm thinking about it, but I don't know. Alright, here we go. Got some newer looking edges in this roll. Looking like no silver so far. No silver, no silver, no silver. No silver in the roll that I can see. Look like they're all clad, but there might be some newer edges. Our last good find was a West Point. No, we found silver or nickel the other day. That was a good one. We'll always take the silvers. Them are always good. Denver. Come on now. Philadelphia, it could have been a W. Could have been a W, should have been a W. We needed it to have been a W, but it wasn't. Well, this lady got like the clover on her hat and she doing things. Gordon Lowe. Alright, nothing in that roll of quarters, unfortunately. Holy cow, y'all, we're having it. It's been a dry morning so far, dry evening so far. That's okay. It's part of the deal, it's part of the grind. Another roll of dimes. I feel like it's gonna give up something here. I don't know what. I don't know if it thinks I'm gonna give up before it gives it up, but I'm gonna keep trying. Hey Becky, how we doing today? Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Happy Tuesday. And looking at them edges, looking like they're gonna be all clad. Hopefully the weather's not bad where you're at, you're staying cool. No silver in that roll. Now we gotta look for them mint marks. We might get lucky and find a W. We might get lucky and find anything. Miss Becky said, doing good, that is great. Glad to hear that. Are you staying cool? The weather treating you right? Oh, it's been hot as the dickens here in Oklahoma. It's been hot everywhere. Hey, in Arizona, they got dumpsters melting. You hear me? Trash cans melting on the side of the road, man. I'm like, holy cow. Ain't that hot here yet. See, there you go. Jumping in the lake after work. There you go. Yeah, I don't go to the lake very often nowadays, but yeah, that would be a thing. We got a pool here, but it's got no ladder, so getting in and out of the pool is interesting. I'm sure. I don't know. I ain't went and it's in, you know, it's in the hood, so it's a hood pool. We got the lake is much cleaner, I believe. I believe that. You know what I mean? Hooray! Well, I think we're all going to Miss Becky's to go to the lake after work. Furry's gonna deliver pizza. We'll all be starved to death waiting on the pizza. How's Furry doing today? Hey, did you know that Furry is scared of ball cards? I be selling ball cards on Whatnot, and Furry is like, I don't know nothing about no sports. Miss Becky, do you like sports? Furry's like, she's like, yes I am. I'm allergic to sports. Furry, you strike me as someone that would have been good in sports. She's like, nope, not me. She said, no way. What? Come on now. Miss Becky, you like sports? Miss Becky, I'm selling a lot of sports cards. Sports cards from when I was younger, so yeah. All the good players, you know, Michael Jordan, Magic Johnson, all the Bo Jacksons, all the fun stuff. My kids have no interest in cards, and well, got a lot of money invested into them, so I need to turn them back into other things that maybe they'll use instead of cards. Yeah, your kids do. Mine did too when they were in school. But now that they're older, they just, you know, they ain't got no interest in it now. I was the loudest mom out there. I hear you. That's good, though. They need that. Say, I was my kids' coach for some of their years of playing, and yeah. I was definitely the loudest parent there, probably. Especially my daughter Raven, who decided that she was going to play football. But yeah, so that was an experience. She played football for a season. She played just like the boys, wore the same pads, got the same treatment. After that year of football, she decided maybe she wasn't, you know, she was too developed for football. Girls don't like getting hit in pads like that. Not really. No. But she was awesome at basketball and it's soccer and yeah, volleyball. Raven was like into all sports. JJ and Jasmine, they were more into basketball and soccer. JJ was into cross country. All my kids were into something a little different, you know what I mean? Some of them was into the same things, but there was a couple of years that they all played soccer and that they all played basketball. Then as they got older, they all started developing their own sports. You know. Yeah, no. And I was into sports when I was younger, so. I think sports teaches you something about working with others, teamwork, right? About sense of accomplishment. Nowadays, everybody gets a participation trophy. I'm not into all that. I think you either get first, second, or last. One or two. You know, one of the three. You can't just everybody be getting the same trophy. No. I was one of them coaches and parents that was like, no, we're not doing all that. I got my kids trophies for like their accomplishments on their team. You're an introvert? Oh, we'll see. That's okay, Furry. Look, if you go to the lake with Miss Becky, she'll get you out of your shell. If you ain't never been to a lake in the Ozarks, well, I took Tupac with me to a lake in Berry County one time, and it scared him, I think. We went there, and there was good-looking girls, and some of them didn't even have on bikini tops. They just out there, you know, doing their thing. pointing around, looked like he'd done seen a ghost. He looked at me and looked at them, and they come over and said hi to me, and I'm like, don't worry, man, they don't bite, I promise. The girl, they know how to have fun at the lakes. Half out sometimes. Well, there you go. I'm half out sometimes. So there you go. You would fit right in. You're like, I ain't going to no lake with you people. Furry's like, I'm out. Phone call coming? Do I need to mute this? No? Oh, no, I don't do that. I'll mute this if we need to. I thought maybe they were actually on the phone. Good Lord, y'all. Boy. Some phone calls take forever. Cover those tattoos. Oh, no. Those are good lakes. Those are fun. Cover up those tattoos. Who, me? Oh my goodness, what tattoos? What did I do? Which tattoos did I show? I'm pretty covered up with tattoos a lot, so I don't know how I covered them. I don't cover up tattoos. Oh. Boobies. Oh no, boobies are fun. That's why God made them. God don't make mistakes. He had intentions. He's like, I got you. Philadelphia looks like it's been through a war. What's going on with these coins nowadays, man? I swear I feel like I'm getting the same coins returned back somehow. I don't even know how. But furry, see, that's supposed to be part of the joy of having those things, right? I'm guessing. Beat up looking drummer boy. Well, I mean, you know. They might have been, a little liquor involved. They were just having fun. It's like Woodstock at the lake. Huh. One of them was my Jennifer, and she's just pretty outspoken, right? So she was just trying to get a full tan that day. And she says, I promise I won't need to see everybody else. She's like, I don't want everybody else to see mine neither. And Furry's like, I don't blame you, Furry. I don't know, I'm pretty outspoken, so. Denver, it could have been a W. Dadgummit. Let's go. Look at these edges. Come on, y'all. Last roll of quarters for today. And no silver in the quarters today. Okay. Only Hoppies Sniper. Oh, I appreciate you. Thank you. Together we grow. That is right. I hope you're having a great day. Y'all make sure that you're following them. I appreciate you. Everything's upside down on my screen right now, so don't beat me with the stick. I probably said your wrong name. I recognize your emoji though. What was your channel name? I know this young lady will pray with you and everything else. I go into her chat every once in a while. I think she's changed her profile. It's Dolly. Like Dolls Dolly? Nuh-uh. Or Dolly. Okay, Dolly. How you doing? I hope you're doing well. We just take the boat out. Oh, yeah. Anchor it in different. I like to tan. There you go. I used to just be tan and year round. I used to go to the tanning booth during the winter. Phoenix Fireside. Yes, that's you, man. How are you doing? Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, I can go for some tanning. Miss Becky, you end up in a boat and you end up finding your way down here, you just let me know. I don't even know what lakes we connect with Oklahoma and Arkansas at this point. I think they've got stuff that cuts off all the lakes. They all used to be connected. And then they separated them somehow, put up dams. Tell me I'm not supposed to be getting hot or overheated, and I'm thinking because I'm always hot anyways. But like today I got hot and I ain't cooled off yet, so I don't know. Something about the MS and everything else, I don't know. Affects my body different now for sure. But I'd rather be hot than cold. I don't like cold weather at all. Me and the cold weather, no bueno. Me and the cold do not get along, Miss Phoenix. Needs to be warm weather. Okay, so now I did get a few rolls of cents. And I reckon we could cut through some of these real quick. We're down to the cents. Let's do it. Let's see what we got. It's amazing that we're still able to get some cents here and there every once in a while. It's a blessing. Good thing is the last of your coins that you can really find coins in. It might be worth more than face value most of the time. Just because you're gonna run across coppers like this. Nope. That's not a copper, that's just a crusty, rusty thing. Meanwhile, you want to look for those 2009s. They've been really popping off in prices. They've been popping off in prices, 2009s. 21. Looks like copper. 83, not copper. 64 copper. 2005. 2020. 96. 78 copper. 18. We can go to the Grand Lake. You think you can boat all the way from there to here? There you go. I bet, I don't know though, you could probably, yeah, well if you got a boat, you got a trailer too, for sure. I don't have a boat no more. Long time no see. Hey Silver Clan, how you doing? Good to see you. Yep, we're still kicking. It's a wounded kick, but we're still kicking. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Just doing a little coin roll hunt, touching base with everybody and seeing how everybody's Tuesday's going so far. Miss Becky, she planning a trip. We're all gonna get to the lake somehow. I don't know how. Obviously, I'm comfortable enough with water that I've went in the ocean since being, you know, my last incident that's got my leg all messed up. But I don't know about how good a swimmer I am. I can probably doggy paddle. I can float, if nothing else. If worst comes to worst, I can float. I'll be like floating it out. 24, boy, that's a shiny looking one too. 18, not what we need. 22, not what we need. Looks like we got a lot of zinkers. 2020, not what we need. 21, not exactly it. Furry says, hello, Dolly. Hello, Silver Clan. Hello, Miss Furry. Miss Furry's out running about. Are you working, ma'am? $20.20 needs to be 2019, man. We want those 2019s. 2019's been going up in value, y'all. Yeah, or the 2009s. I mean, yeah, you gotta get those 2009s. They've been going up in value quite a bit. Copper on the 59 red. Half red. Half red. Oh no, Miss Becky, the cold weather meat? No, no, no. It gets cold. I'll tell you what, I start seeking companionship. I need something to curl up with or something. I don't do the cold weather. Oh, you're gonna do your garden today, huh? Well, it's hot. You better be careful about doing too much in the garden when it's too hot. You gotta do that in the morning time, girl. I mean, I don't know how you do it. Oh, look at here, y'all. That's 1977. I thought it was 1917. I was about to get excited. But we'll take a copper that's nasty. We'll melt that. You're a melter. 2020, not copper, zinker. Okay. All right. Time for me to get the cents out here to separate these little boogers. I never thought I'd say I'm gonna have to start cashing in some of these cents, but yeah. I'm getting too many, y'all. I mean, I've got buckets and tubs and only 80s. Oh, well, that's nice. That's good gardening weather there. Then you're good. Yeah, you'll be all right. You might have picked a good day to have done that, Furry. It might be a good day. I would drive there. You would drive here to go laking? That'd be awesome. Miss Becky, one of these days, we're gonna have to figure out something. It'd be fun to get to go out on the lake and go do some things, you know. I don't get to get out and do a whole lot like that anymore. It seems like, at least not here lately. It's just not this year. It's been a lot. We got a lot of doctor stuff going on, so. But yeah, that'd be cool. Look there. Is that a still scent? Is that a possible still scent in there? Hold on. What do we got? What do we got here, folks? No, it's just a crusty. It's just a crusty 2000. Man alive, y'all. That is, what is wrong with the thing? That was a crusty rusty. Copper. 17. 80. So Miss Becky, if you come, we'll have to make plans to where my roommate can come with us. I'd feel bad if I went out on the lake and didn't invite my roommate, because this poor girl has had to go. She stays at the doctors and hospitals. She deserves to get to go out and have some fun on the lake too. If I go to the lake, she has to come, because I would feel bad otherwise. Look at the satin finish on this, 99. See that? Look at that. It almost looks silky. That is the satin finish, is what they call that. The 99 had the satin finish on some of them. Boom, that's one of them. 67 capper. You'll notice I kept that 25 also, because technically that's supposed to be the last circulated scent, they say. But they said that, you know, back in 25, and they've made scents since then. Yes, she deserves some fun. She's not in the chat right now because I'm on hold with these freaking doctors, waiting on, yeah, these people are something else, man. Literally spend half of our days on the phone with doctors or at hospitals. Amazing. You know the test results have got to be good when they still won't tell me the answers. Here it is, Tuesday. We're still trying to figure out what the heck. But the doctor's busy, and the doctor wants to talk to me himself, which is the same thing they did when they told me I was terminal. So I don't know what worse news can they give me? They already gave me that news a year ago. You know what I mean? So I don't know what they're waiting on with this new answer on these new tests, but I know this sure got a way of making you wait. I get it, my doctor's busy, he's got a patient, and you know. He's got a patient, and he had an emergency yesterday and was with the patient, so. That's why you're always going to the beach. See, man, I used to. I just, life has got us busy right now, man. I spend so much time back and forth to doctors trying to stay with you all. There's times I get tired and I'm just like, man, you know what? I don't want to go to the doctors no more. I don't want to do none of it no more, but kind of one of those things, right? Gardening is your fun spot, Furry says. See, Miss Becky likes to go to the lake. Furry goes to the garden. I don't get away from it, y'all. I live it every day. And that means that Miss MJ ends up living it basically every day as well. So it's not always fun, that's for sure. 76 copper. 25, allegedly the last year of the cent. We'll take that one and set it aside with the coppers. Gentleman in my bank today, that's the head of one of my banks, was like, we've been praying for you and I want to know how everything was going. And I told them, I said, you know what, everybody's going through something, so I'm no different than anybody else, right? Every one of y'all are going through something also, so that's why I don't like to talk about it a lot, because everybody else is going through some stuff too. Mine's no different than what yours is. Miss Becky, if your kids are seriously into sports and you think they might be interested in sports cards from back in the day and some of the newer players, then let me know in a message, because I'm seriously trying to get rid of these. I've got too much. I've got too many, too much, and my kids literally have no interest in them at all. And Miss MJ doesn't collect cards, and neither does anybody else really that I know. Seems like there's a few people, but if there was that many of them, I'd be selling them quicker, because they just ain't. Seems like there's not a lot of market sometimes for some. So how's your garden going? I seen where Miss Jessica Dumpster Girl put up a video. Her garden is balling out, boys. She got a garden just kicking butt. Her garden's wilding out this year. Getting a break on these cents, are we, right now? Come on now, let's go. 21, 15, 95, 13. 23, 20, right? For sure, Miss Becky says. Another Zinker 93. Man alive, these are all ruffles. Search copper. Not copper. Copper. Maybe another copper. Copper. I'd be on a copper run. Not copper. Spoke too soon. So when I say it, then it stops. 24. 20. 19. 20. 24. 20. Come on, y'all. Get excited. Let's find some copper. Just think, for every 2 cents worth of copper cents, it's potentially a pew-pew. I'm just saying, that's potentially a shell for each one of these for every 2 cents. There you go. That's the way the government looked at it and still looks at it, and that's why they canceled the cent. So even though they weren't copper anymore, they were still plating them with copper, which they could be using those to make pew-pews. Well, looks like we got a handful of coppers, a couple of 25s, and yeah, looks like that is it. Hey, I appreciate y'all for coming and hanging out with me and popping up. Of course, the more the better. Oh, I appreciate you, Miss Becky. It would be fun. We're going to have to figure it out one of these days before it gets cold again. I want y'all to know that God loves you right where you're at. I appreciate you. Thank you for coming and hanging out with me. Keep in mind that I'm looking to sell the ball cards and things. We can use PayPal just like we were using before to sell things on YouTube. Also got some coins, currency, and some jewelry and other things that you all could give a home to, okay? All right, I want y'all to know this. I appreciate you. God loves you. Miss Becky, Miss Furry, everyone, keep your heads up. Kevin, God bless you. MJ, even though you didn't get to see the show, when you catch it later, you'll hear about this, so I'll see you later. All right, y'all, stay blessed, stay strong, keep your heads up, your feet down, keep reaching for those stars, keep stacking the silver and gold, and I'll see you.